this is Kaushik Ranchod from Ranchod Law TV, and today we are going to talk about the huge fee increases that USCIS are going to put in place that very well could affect you if you're going to apply for an application. So you want to watch this video until the very end. The reason why is because I'm going to reveal when this is going to go into effect, how this could affect you, because it's affecting family-based, it's affecting employment-based, and even humanitarian applications may be affected. So you want to watch this to learn how it'll affect you, how much some of these fees are going to go up, because some of the fees are as much as 546% of an increase. You heard that correct. So let's dive into it, because I want you to be informed. I want you to know what you can do, and let's look at some of the applications that are being increased. So some of the biggest applications that are being affected are citizenship applications, I-751 applications. There are some applications that are having a decrease. So that would be I-140s and I-90s. So not all of the applications went up, but in most part, most of the applications did go up. So in most cases, if you're applying for an application, you probably are going to be affected. And you know what they say, it's not the messenger who brings the news. So I don't like being the messenger bearing the bad news. So I do apologize for that, but it is what it is. And let's figure out here what those fees are. So let's talk about the fees in more detail. Well, one important thing that goes along with the fees before we jump into the fees is the forms are also going to be changing too. You want to check the USCIS website, and this is very, very, very important, because your application could be rejected because you don't have the proper form. So you need to check the USCIS website for the form updates. So make sure you do that, because I don't want to see that happening to you. So let's get back into the forms and the fees here. H1Bs are affected as well. We talked about permanent residency. I-765s, which is unfortunate, you're applying for work. I-765 is a work authorization application. That's going up, and that's going up when you need to get a job, you need to work. So that's going up from $410 to $550, except for DACA cases, that amount is different. But for non-DACA cases, the I-765 is going up to $550. And U1s are going up. O1 visas are also going up. So that is going up from $460 to $705. Now, one really unfortunate change that I've seen here, and that is very disheartening and is not the spirit of our country, is asylum. Asylum in most countries don't charge for asylum, and we haven't charged for asylum too. Well, that's changing now. If you're filing for asylum, unfortunately, you're going to have to pay a government filing fee. One of the biggest fees increases is for citizenship. Also Form N-400, and you're eligible to apply for citizenship at the 5-year mark or at the 3-year mark. And you can apply 90 days actually before those time periods for those applications. The 3-year mark is if you're married to a US citizen. So now let's say you're a citizen and you're ready to apply. Well, there's this huge fee increase. Now, it makes one ask, why are if you're applying for citizens, getting such a huge fee increase? It could be political. We don't know for certain, but to prevent citizens by raising the fee, and all of these other applications by raising the fee, seems like a possible way to discourage people from applying. The other aspect here, the other issue here, is that USCIS has been mismanaged for years. And in a normal business, when you're mismanaging your business, when you're not keeping a budget, when you're not making sure that you have enough revenue coming in, you go out of business. Well, here, USCIS just gets to pass the fee on to you, which is extremely unfortunate that that is happening to you, because you shouldn't have to bear the burden of USCIS's mismanagement, and that's exactly what's going on here. So let's talk about what the actual citizenship fee increase is. It's going from $640 to $1170. So that is a huge increase. I'm gonna get into the specifics of some of the other fee increase amounts here now. So the I-751, that's conditional residency. So when you get a green card, if you're married less than 2 years, you need to apply to remove the conditions on the green card. And in order to do that, you need to apply for the Form I-751. So that's going up from $595 to $760. The I-801 application for suspension of deportation is going up from $285 to $1,810. I-929 qualifying family member of a U1 is going up from $230 to $1,485. So that is an astronomical increase. And this is for a family member for someone who's been a victim of a violent crime, which is a humanitarian visa, and to impose this much of an increase seems to be very unfair to you. Where you're already suffering, your family is suffering, and then to have this imposed upon your family does seem like it is trying to prevent you from actually applying for a benefit that you deserve. NAFTA TN, $460 to $695, and OPTs, I-765 applications, non-DACA are gonna go up from $410 to $550. So now the big question here is, when does this go into effect? Well, this goes into effect October 2nd, so you wanna make sure that you apply before then, because the fees go up after that time. So you still have some time to get your application together to apply, and I recommend that you do that. Hope this video is helpful for you. Please subscribe so we can keep you informed, and give me a like because that helps with the algorithm. Post your comments if you like this video, and I want to remind you that you are amazing. Just by watching this video, you're bettering yourself, and stay amazing. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.